Hi everyone, today in this video we are going to cover another topic that is related to fixed asset management in Business Central, which is known as main and the component assets. So primarily first we need to understand what is the difference between the main and the component assets, and then we are going to look at how we can record the entries and how we can do the treatment with the main and component assets in Business Central. So the definition you can say of the main asset is like a primary standalone assets that provide value and can function independently. Okay, it does not depend upon any other asset. Okay, this is a core asset of any organization you can say also. And the component assets is like a sub part of a main asset that contributes to its functionality. Okay, so component assets may have separate depreciation, maintenance, and the replacement schedule and everything. You can also record different depreciation books for different components in Business Central. So this is the primarily the definition of main and the component asset. And then we are going to look at the example in Business Central that I have already created, like three component assets in the system. Let me jump to the fixed asset card. Over here you can see component 1, 2, 3, spindle motor, control panel, cooling system, and the fourth one is the main asset, which is CNC machine. Okay, so we can say like the CNC machine is a standalone asset that provides a value and have a completely independent function. But this CNC machine has three major components uh, who contributes to its functionality, which is spindle motor, control panel, and cooling system. Okay, so over here you can see that component of the main asset is 10070. Okay, so the main asset is already booked. How we can book that in the system, how we can link that? For that you need to go to the main asset. Okay, and in the main asset you can see the related main asset option, and there are two options, and we are going to discuss both of them: main asset component and main asset statistics. In the first one you can specify all the assets, all the components that are linked with the main asset over here, and system is automatically going to show you accordingly. For example, if I go to the second one, over here you can see this main asset is 70. This is coming because this is an uneditable field. This is coming when you're going to specify the components in the main asset. Okay, and let's go back to the main asset, and then the second option is the statistics. If you open that, you can see the total of all the components over here. Okay, number of components. Okay, gain, loss, acquisition, depreciation, total acquisition cost, book value, depreciation basics. So everything you're just going to do the total for that, for all the components, for all the three components. You can see the detail over here. But the question arises, why the component is 0 right now, even though we have already specified that, already integrate that. So the answer is because if you go back, you can see these all assets are not acquired. Okay, because they are not acquired, so system is considering that they are not the they are not the components right now, as per in respect to the statistics. Okay, but on the card basis they are the component and the main asset. So there's one boolean that is present on the fixed asset setup, okay, which is considerable, and we need to understand that. Allow posting to main asset, this one. Okay, if you just read the name of the field, which is allow posting to main asset, you can derive the meaning from that, that it currently I won't be able to, system is not going to allow me to post anything in the main asset. That anything could be like the acquisition, depreciation. If you can't even do the acquisition, the next steps are like ridiculous if we talk about that. Okay, so we are going to show you the acquisition also. If we try to acquire anything, if we try to acquire main asset, how system is going to react on that. Okay, but before that we need to acquire these three components, and then we are going to jump on that. Okay, over here there is one purchase order I have already created, and you can see over here I have specified like all three fixed assets, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and over here you can see the values 10,000, 15,000, 12,500. And if I do the preview posting, so it won't going to give me any error. The reason is because everything is set, every error is being resolved. Okay, you can say that. Let's add another asset over here, which is the main asset, CNC machine. Okay, and we are going to specify that quantity is 1, and the accumulated price maybe could be a little bit higher, definitely. So we are going to specify the 40,000 over here. If we do the preview posting, so one thing I need to show you is that the error is saying that this is a fixed asset main asset number. Allow posting to the main asset must be yes in FA setup. So it is restricting me to post the acquisition in the main asset because of the boolean that we have, which we have specified over here. Currently, we are not going to do anything. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's enable this boolean. Refresh. Let me specify that again. Okay, it's done. So now, if we go back, if we try to do the preview posting over here again, it will allow us to post now. Then you can see the GL entries now are now 5. Before that it was 4. So means there's something new which is being added. And in the FA ledger entry you can also see the fourth entry is here, which is the 70th one. Okay, now we are going to post this. Okay, we don't want to see the posted sale invoice. We are just going to back over here. Let's close this, come back again. Okay, so you can see 4 of them are now acquired. Okay, so let me show you another difference over here in the statistics also. For example, the boolean on this setup is not enabled. Okay, if the boolean is not enabled, it is only going to give us the 3 components over here. Okay, because we have enabled the boolean, system is going to treat the main asset because it is going to include all the details of the asset, like acquisition, and it will treat it as a component, you can see, and it is going to sum that up also. Okay, this 77,500 total acquisition is because of all 4 assets, not the 3 assets. But if you just disable the boolean, and if you try to post that, okay, only 3 of them, so you can see the main asset, we won't be able to acquire it, so the total will be like 77,500 minus 40,000, which is like 37,500, and that will come over here. Okay, and the component is going to be remain 3. So this is regarding the main asset statistics. Okay, now this is like uh, the details of the main asset and the component asset in Business Center. And the last thing is regarding the reports. So there's one report name as book value 01, fixed asset book value 01. If we try to but before that, let me show you another thing. I forgot about that, which is the calculate depreciation. Okay, let's acquire it now. Okay, and create. Okay, 7 lines is being created. We are going to delete 3 of them, which is not linked with ours. Okay, this one. Let's delete this one. We don't want to deal with the wrong entries right now. Okay, this 4, 5, 6, and 7. You can see the 4 of them. Some sort of a depreciation is being calculated. Okay, now we are going to post it. Yes. Sorry, the error because of the dimension. Let me just specify it. Okay, now it will allow us to post. Okay, it is posted now. Now we are going to come back to the main asset, related, main asset statistics. So you can see the depreciation is being recorded. So whatever you do in all the components and the main asset is going to be recorded over here. Okay, that is the point which I need to show you. And if you come over here, sorry, I just click on the escape main asset, asset statistics, so you can see nothing over here, because the reason is you are entering from the component asset, not from the main asset. That is the point over here. Okay, and the last thing is book value one report. Starting date could be like let's assume 2022, or maybe until now, or print perfect assets definitely. We don't want to apply anything else. Okay, preview. Okay, so over here you can see the main and the component assets. This one from 40 to 70, everything is coming over here. Okay, and definitely it is not going to show you the consolidated thing, over here in the main asset. Is it not going to show you that the 77,500 value? Definitely, because we have acquired the main asset for the 40,000 and the components are the separate. We treat it as separate item, so a separate fixed asset, so that is why it has been recorded differently. Okay, and so this was majorly regarding the main and the component assets in Business Central. Hope so this video is helpful for you guys. If it is helpful, like this video, and if you think so any new topic needs to be covered, just ask in the comment section, inshallah. Okay, until next video, bye.